So I want to show you now how to do electron configurations using what I just taught you. So we're going to be using this table to do it. So let's say I want to do the electron configuration for silicon, Si. You're always going to start by writing the symbol for the element you're doing it for and then a colon afterwards. Then we always start, well, we need to know how many electrons silicon has. Sorry. So if you look at your periodic table, silicon is element number 14. As long as the atom's neutral, the number of electrons are going to match the number of protons. So that means I have 14 electrons I need to fill for silicon. Now, I like to write myself little notes to remember what's happening. That's all that is a little note. It's not actually part of the electron configuration. Okay, now we can start filling these because we know how many electrons. We're going to always start with the lowest energy orbital first, which is the 1s orbital. Instead of writing a whole back box like on here, I'm just going to write 1s with one line above it that represents that 1s orbital. So, and then I'm going to fill it up with one up arrow and one down arrow. Those are the two of the 14 electrons for silicon. So now this 1s is full, so I'm going to go up to the next orbital, which is 2s. So I'm going to write 2s, one up, one down. That's 4 of our 14 electrons for silicon. So now I'm going to go to the next orbital, which is 2p. Now p orbitals have 3 different orientations, so I'm going to draw 3 separate lines for it. And then using Hund's rule, I'm going to fill each of these with 1 electron before I double up. So that's my 5th electron, 6th electron, 7th electron, 8th electron, 9th electron, 10th electron. Now, I told you I like to leave myself notes, so I'm going to leave myself a little note here that was my 10th electron, just to help me remember. That is more and more useful as you get to bigger and bigger atoms. Okay, now 2p is full. So now I'm going to come up to the 3s orbital. So I'm going to write 3s and it only gets one line. And I'm going to fill it up with my 11th and 12th electron. Now 3s is full, so I'm going to move up to 3p. I'm going to draw 3 lines to represent the 3 boxes. It doesn't matter if you fill all the boxes or not. When you get to p, d, and f, you have to draw lines for each of the boxes. And so I'm on my 12th electron, and so I'm going to go 13, 14, 8, and I'm going to stop because I only had 14 electrons. So this is the electron configuration for silicon.